All right, I thought today was a thought it was a good day for us to continue to grow. Today we just had helmets on. Obviously scrimmage tomorrow night. Hoping guys understand the intensity in all reps. With whether you're in helmets, whether you're in full pads, whatever we're doing, we have a purpose for what we're trying to accomplish. When it's fundamentally, whether it's communication, all aspects of it. And I thought there were some really good moments. I thought there were some moments where we saw a little bit of a lull in the practice. Human nature wants you to be comfortable. The mind will always tell you, that you're hot, you're tired, you're this, you're sore, all of it, right? You take pads off. Well, today, naturally, you want to take it down a notch, right? Well, we got to be able to push with the mentality of giving everything I have, being under control, and maybe not being as physical on a day that you don't have shoulder pads, right? You got to be able to still get that quality of work. And so, that was a good learning experience for our guys. I don't think it was a bad day in any regards, but I think those are the teachable moments that we've got to continue to push in. And guys are excited about tomorrow night. There's no question. Get a chance. Joe Campbell. 7:30. It's gonna be. There's gonna be some violent collisions and some big plays on whichever side of the ball. Right? I'm excited about it, but every part of this process, we've got to make sure that we're continuing to push. And I thought today provided a good example of some ways that we can get better, even when we pull off a little bit from the physicality of what we're trying to do. Oh, they're doing a great job. All three quarterbacks. And I know I've talked about AJ. You guys. Y'all see it. The way Tate's operating. Jordan is taking his game to a new level. We still got to work. There's still things. What I love is the coachability and the detail. These guys are owning their actions. They're owning their. If they make a mistake, they're taking ownership. I've heard quarterbacks. Even in when they were doing something right, but there was a miscommunication with maybe another position. Like they own it and say how they've got to be better. Like that's leadership. And I think Coach Tokars is doing a great job with that group. But seeing the confidence that's emerging and just the way where they're locating the ball too. It's even on some of the incompletions, they're great misses. And being able to do that, you see that confidence growing, and it's obviously what we need.
When you say Jordan's elevating his game, I guess what specifically is standing out to you here in camp with that?
Really all. It's progressions, timing, reads, accuracy. He's been really on point with where he's locating the ball in straight drop back game and movement game. All of it. And he's very confident. Even this last year, the things he does in the run game. And I'm not even talking about anything with his legs, but the things he does and being able to get us in the best situation at times. Like he's just very confident in those looks, and our defense has given us a lot of variation, and I like that. And and his confidence is good in what he's seeing.
The addition of Malik Feaster, how'd that come about, and what does he bring to the program?
Malik, very very versatile player. Guy that has a lot of experience. Obviously when he went into the portal as a grad transfer, finished up in summer school, here this last week, and we're excited about bringing him into the program. We knew coming in, that we would love to have added another defensive back, just playing as much with multiple DBs out there on the field, to be able to have another guy that can come in, compete, can continue to push the competition. Really pleased with the guys that we have, but in this game, you never know what's going to happen. And Malik, what I loved about him is when he came over, we took an unofficial visit there, this right before the dead period hit, and we've had some guys that we've recruited, and they look at depth chart, they look at who's there, and maybe if it's just a 1 year period of time, Malik is one that said that I want to come compete. I want to come be a part of the things that you're talking about. I want to come be a part of this team. And I just love his mindset when it comes to that, and I do believe he's going to be somebody that's going to help us defensively, whatever that role might be. It might take a little while, coming in and learning a brand new language and all things, but he's excited about that work in the process. And then also in special teams, he's shown throughout his career that he can definitely be an impact there as well. So definitely a great addition, a young man that is driven by competition, and I was excited he said yes.
All right, last one. From the spring to now, Johnny is definitely playing at a more consistent way, practicing at a more consistent level. I guess I know a lot of work gone into it. What do you kind of credit for the consistency it seems to have?
It's the work. I mean, and when you come in, especially as a transfer, you have a way that you have done it, and then you come into a new program, and now it's about learning all new things. And Johnny's been great since he's got here, and really embraces the challenge. He likes the mental aspect of what we ask our receivers to do, and obviously he's got great physical traits, and I think he's been consistent in his work, and he's continuing to get better. We're continuing to get to know him better, and so those are all things that have shown up, and excited about the element that he's brought to this offense. All right.